All right, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me. My name is Gene Boykin. I'm the founder of the GoGetter Families Real Estate Investing Academy. All right, and tonight I'm going to be talking to you guys about how you're not able to get investment properties because you're going about buying real estate all wrong. All right, and hey, I don't mean any offense by that at all because I used to do it. All right, until I found a better way. So stop going after these deals, pretty much wasting your time, wasting money that you really don't have to waste chasing down these leads or even marketing in the wrong way. Okay, we're wasting money. I remember throwing it away. I want to thank you guys for joining me. All right, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing if you feel like I bring you some value. All right, or you can just be a player about it. Hit that subscribe button.
I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters. We some go-getters. Hope you a go-getter. Let's get it. I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters. We some go-getters. Hope you a go-getter. Let's get it. I'm a go-getter. Hustle to the end. We some no-quitters. Knock it out the park. We for show hitters. Right, left hemisphere. That's a dome splitter. Yeah. We control our own destiny. Make moves. Cultivate whole legacy. Creative finance. Bring more ecstasy. The right ingredients. Now that's a dope recipe.
All right, what's up, guys? So, thank you for joining me tonight. Oh, hey, a bong's on there. All right, all right. Hey, tonight's inner circle meeting, a bong. Woo, it's about to be flame. So, I'm having Coach Ivan come on and do some mindset coaching. So, hey, it's about to be on. Thanks for joining me right now. All right, so guys, sorry, guys. So tonight, though. Do you ever wonder why it's so difficult to get a property, or you hear people say like, oh man, it's a crazy market right now, there's no houses available, people are trying to sell them for too high of prices, and yes, the market's shifting a little bit, but I mean, that's what you hear. This is what we hear. Okay, but the reason that we're hearing this is because people are going about buying houses all wrong. I mean, all wrong. Okay, there's a better way. And this is because, though, we have been taught conventional wisdom. All right. And guys, listen, I'm going to answer some questions tonight. I have my inner circle group coaching tonight. So I'm going to answer some questions for you. So if you do have questions, put them in the comments, and put where you're from, though. I'm a small town Iowa guy. All right. Because you guys know that the mission of my channel is to give you guys the actionable knowledge that you need to close these deals. All right. The secrets that, the gatekeepers out here are trying to, hold on to for whatever reason. But there's enough out here for everybody. So if you got questions, throw them in the chat. Put where you're from. I appreciate it. So, Lavanya, what's up? Okay. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Guys, first off, this is problem number one. See, when you're saying that, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you just a quick little story, because we're gonna actually listen to some of this phone call tonight in our inner circle group coaching. One of my students, he's out east. Okay, he's in Pennsylvania, and he had a one-on-one session today. And so we're talking, and he says, and I don't do one-on-ones anymore. He was one of the last ones to get in, along with the bond, but it just takes up too much time, and we can be buying houses. Plus, when you're in a group, you can ask questions, and somebody else might ask a question that you weren't thinking of, but helps you tremendously. You know what I mean? So I don't do one-on-ones. If somebody asks me if I do a one-on-one, I'm pretty much going to tell them a price that I want them to say no. It's going to be high. So I'm talking to him. He's like, well, hey man, I got this. I want you to listen to this call with me that I made with the seller. And I'm like, oh yeah. Cause he was doing a text campaign, and he got one on the phone, and he had a hiccup, but that's just a lesson that he learned from, and that hiccup, because you're not going to learn any lessons if you're not out there trying. So I'm like, cool, man, let's listen to it, and he's like, yeah, all right, cool, man, because I got an appointment at 5 p.m. I'm like, what? Okay, so you got an appointment out of this phone call. That's pretty dope. You know what I mean? So I was happy already. I was like, I know he used the tools. You know what I mean? Because he got an appointment. So we were listening to the call, and I hear him talking, going and starting. You know what I mean? And I can tell he's nervous. But doesn't matter. He's using the tools, and come to find out, long story short, he's talking to this guy, and he mentions in there, he's like, because we look for problems. See, this is where I'm going into number one. I'm going somewhere with this. The first reason that you are not buying houses right is because you are going after on market deals. If they're for sale, they're on Zillow, realtor.com, even the MLS, dude. I don't even mess with the MLS, man. If it's for sale, I almost don't want it. Yeah, I mean, straight up. I'm not gonna turn it down, but I almost do not want it. You know what I mean? So, okay, D Cervantes checking in from San Antonio. My guy Trevor Lamogis, he's from around my way, about 20 minutes north, man. Got some things going on too. That's what's up. So, um, the guy though, he says, yeah, you talked to whatever his texting VA's name was, Danielle or whatever, and um he said something about a problem. So the guy says, well, what problem are you referring to? Because I'm not sure. But we don't touch on that. We don't go right in on that. So he kind of deflected my student. And I was like, yeah, that was good. Because we know that the guy's in foreclosure, right? But the foreclosure, guys, is only for $1,500. And it's going to auction October 6th. Think about that. It's a $400,000 house. It's 400,000. The guy just refinanced it for 300 grand. Okay. So there's 100,000 in equity, right? A little over 100,000. So, Tyler, okay, looking forward to seeing you tonight on the oh, Ghost Gaming. I remember you, dude. Holy crap. All right, all right. So anyway, my bad. Hey, can't wait to see you tonight. So, um, it's going into foreclosure auction October 7th. I remember because mine's going October 6th. His is going October 7th. Mine's in Colorado. Anyway, for $1,500. Mine's only 3,700. I'm going to pay that off and stop it. So he's calling him at 5. We go through the call. I tell him what to do on the next call. And I said, you never asked him why he's selling. So first off, you're going after on-market deals, man. Stop it. Stop it. Go after off-market deals. We are buying a problem. We're not buying a house. If you buy a problem, that's what business is, guys. That's what any business is. Entrepreneurial venture. You are solving a problem in the marketplace. Okay. So we are solving problems in the real estate marketplace. And you got to excuse me, I get hype about this, but we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, man. Like that. No credit checks, man. And we're actually helping a person, affecting their lives. Listen to this story. So, and this goes into number 2 of why you're not buying houses correctly and you're not getting investment properties. I'm giving you the game though on how to do it. I'm giving you the roadmap here. So this was off market. It wasn't for sale, but when he was talking to him, the guy was motivated, but he had a whole nother reason. Because check this out. Remember I said he was like, well, what problem are you talking about? Like he was almost offended by that because he's like, I don't got any problems, you know. And I would have took offense to that too if I'm like, dude, I pay my mortgage, I pay my bills. What the are you even talking about, bro? You know, I wouldn't have said it like that, but you know, that's how I would have felt. You know, we keep it cordial. Anyway, so I tell him on this next call, I said, you didn't ask him why he wanted to sell. See, that's the major reason because that's going to bring the pain to the surface. So when you start the call with him, I says, hey, just give him a compliment. Like, hey, you did a lot of work on the house. Remember you said you did the siding and stuff like that. It's a great neighborhood. So what makes you want to sell? That's the pain, guys. That's it. That's the pain. Now, there's some other skills that we use to dig deeper and pull that pain to the surface. Okay. But the guy says that he wants to move out of his country because something's going on with his job or whatever. And he wants to move out of this country back to his home country. And he's got an investment over there. Boom. That's his pain. So I tell my student, though, my student asked me before he got off the call with me, the coaching call, this is why having a mentor is so important. I mean, it is, dude. I pay a lot of money, man. But Lou Brown's my mentor, one of my real estate mentors. And I've got other mentors, man. Myron Golden, dude. Oh my God. Thank you. That's the man, but cost some money. Anyway, this is why having a mentor is so important, though. So he says, "Well, what do I tell him about that foreclosure, man? It seemed like he didn't know it. Should I start off with that?" I said, "No, no, do not start with that. You're going to hold that in your back pocket until you get through our seller presentation. So that way he knows who we are, what we do, how we do it, who we help, right? So he knows we're in our credibility and counseling stage of the ACEs system." We've got to gain that credibility and let them know we are counseling them, man. We're in this together. So the end of the call, he says, and this is what I told, to kind of say, he says, yeah, I see here, I'm looking on my software. It's a little limited, right, to what I can see, but it looks like, did you know you're going to auction, sheriff's auction on October 7th? And the guy, and mind you now I'm a little nuts, dude. I'm crazy, man. I'm good. You got to be crazy a little bit if you're gonna step outside of society's norm and be financially free. I mean, to be a 1%er um in earnings a year, you only have to make 440 some odd thousand. I think it's 446. Dude, I'm way past that. Way past it. And I got receipts, man. I don't even what. But that don't mean nothing, man. I make that kind of money because I help solve people's problems. And I'm doing it to help them. That's what I want to do. So this is why he's where he's at. So this is the second reason, guys. And hey, if I'm talking too fast, rewind the tape, all right? Because hey, you're listening too slow. That's what one of my mentors says. He's like, hey, you're listening too slow. You should be apologizing to me. I'm just playing, man. But hey, drop some flames in the comments for your boy, all right, if you like this. And don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. So back to the story. He says, did you know that you're going to sheriff's auction? It looks like my software says here October 7th. Were you aware of that? And the guy's stomach drops. He's like, what? He's like, I had no idea. He says, yeah. He says, I can't see for how much it is, but it doesn't look like it's that significant of an amount. Were you aware of that? And I told my student right before he had his 5 o'clock appointment with this guy, I said, somebody's trying to steal his house. I said, that's probably a homeowners association fees because it's so low, or it's the city, garbage, or like water, right? Because that's what they charge you for. Then they'll put a lien on your property and see, you've got to understand the nuance of your state law. Right. This is dude, I can't get into it because I don't have a lot of time tonight. But I said, so he doesn't know. He doesn't know. I said, but by you doing that, right, you will come across as that man's savior. He's going to love you. And this takes me to reason number two, okay, of why you are buying houses wrong. Going about it all wrong. Because you are going in trying to buy their house. That's the problem. Yeah, you're trying to buy their house. So that's why you can't buy their house. I mean, if you do get a deal or whatever, it's like, the law of numbers, pretty much. If you go in trying to buy their house, we do not try to buy their house. We are trying to solve their problem. That's it. So off market deals, quit going to Zillow. Off market, no competition because these people are motivated. All right. Second, stop trying to buy their house, man. Really. It sounds counterintuitive, right? But when you see, this is the thing too about having a mentor. When you have a mentor, right? The things your mentor tells you initially, they're going to seem crazy to you, outlandish almost, but they should. They should because you have been okay. So I say you now because where I'm at now, but I was with you. I was you at one moment. Okay, so it's all good. We're in this together, right? Shit. I got out. I'm reaching back. I'm trying to get you with me, right? So when you have a mentor, when you first talk to them, the things that they tell you should sound counterintuitive because these are the things that work. These are the things that you're not being taught. Okay, so again, we're not trying to buy their house. And what we're doing is we're gaining their trust and we're trying to solve their problem, but we have to ask them questions in order to do that. You can't just, oh, well, how much do you want for your house? What? No, dude, I'm not saying that until so far. So that's the number two reason, man, why you cannot buy a house. You're buying houses all wrong. All right. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button. All right. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. All right. If you feel like I bring you a little bit of value. I'm looking at my clock, guys, because I've got inner circle group coaching tonight for my inner circle students. That program is going to be getting a little bit harder to get into just because. And guys, remember, this house is 400,000 now that I'm talking about out in Pennsylvania. In a good area of Pennsylvania too. So yeah, the inner circle, man, because we're doing too much investing around here, dude. I don't, you know what I mean? Like we're buying houses, assets. So yes, while I do want to get this information out to everyone, you know what I'm saying? Sorry guys, I got like a hangnail, man. Dang. Um, anyway, keep them things handy. So it's getting harder to get in that inner circle, man. It just is. Because you got to understand too, man, like people have a desire, right, to do something. They're like, yeah, yeah, I want to be rich. Yeah, I want to be a real estate investor. So just because you said that and you thought that, you think that, you're going to walk outside your house one day and there's going to be one of those little mini houses on a flatbed that pulls up and on the side of it, it's painted on there. This is your investment property. Dude, no, you got to go put in the work. You know what I'm saying? So there is work to this, but we got the game anyhow. So he says it to the guy, right? Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry, guys. Oh, they must not have got it. That's all right. So, what was I going to say? I got lost. I was one of my students. Oh, he's the guy's savior. And he's like, well, I take it that you didn't know about that. He's like, I just had a chill run down my spine. That's what the prospect said. He was like, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. And that was just one of the highlights of the call, man. When my student called me, right? And I knew. So I answered, man. I answer for my inner circle students, man, especially when I know they're in a situation. I'll even stop what I'm doing, like, hey, I gotta call you back, or I gotta, hey, I gotta take this call, whatever, if they're in the midst of a deal. So when I answered, though, I wasn't, and I wasn't doing much. I was at the ATM, but I knew. He's like, you're the man. You're the man, dude. I'm like, dude, what? What are you talking about, bro? Because I knew, man, when you use these tools, this is honed over experience. Again, guys, you're buying houses all wrong. I didn't, dude. It was a seller's market. Guess what? I got the best deals in my city, man. I don't even care. Out of every real estate investor in my city, I got the best deals. Bottom line, I'm really the only person that knows how to do this in my town. So, it is what it is. I'm getting up out of here, which is why I'm in Denver now, busting moves. I got a recorded call with me and my acquisitions manager from just this past Saturday on $1 million property, guys. And they're telling, dude, it's amazing. What I'm gonna do for you guys, because I love y'all, man. We're about to be having that challenge too. So, what I'm gonna do though, I'm having the Becoming the Bank series on YouTube. So we're gonna analyze these calls I'm telling you about right now. Yeah, we're gonna listen to them. See, that's the type of I guess I don't know what you call what I do, a YouTuber or whatever, man. That I am. I'm putting this information out, dude. I'm an uplifter. That's what I want to be called. Hell, you know what I mean? I'm a go getter, but I know y'all are too. You just don't have the information. So we're going to listen to these calls that I'm telling you about right now. We're going to listen to the live calls and then we'll analyze them together. How about that for part of the Becoming the Bank series, man? But I better see some likes on this thing when I get done. All right. So those are the two top reasons. All right. Why you're buying houses all wrong. You know what? Even if I was home shopping, right? Which I am right now because I'm gonna be moving out of Sioux City, but like home shopping, whatever, just a regular situation, right? I would still be looking for off-market deals, dude. Why would you go pay retail, man? What for? What? Why? Why? It blows my mind. It really does. Why would you go compete with everybody else? So then really all the seller has to do is like close their eyes and it's like pin the tail on the donkey. Huh? Yeah. Everybody wants the same thing. Everybody's talking about the give me this, give me that. Right. But us, dude, we'll go to you like this, like today with my student. This guy knew his house was for sale because he had something else going on, but he didn't know that he needed to sell his house. Now that right there, that's the essence of a no competition deal. My student isn't competing with a soul on this $400,000 house, $300,000 existing refinance. So that the APR on a refinance is super duper low. I don't understand. I don't understand. You know what I mean? Well, I do understand why people, start to do this stuff and then don't or don't ever start, right? So which is why in my private Facebook group, and there's a link in the description, I put up a free training today, man, in there for the private Facebook group members. That's exclusive too. Nobody's I had a like a webinar, man, and for like 20 people that saw this training. And I put it in the the link to it today in the Facebook group, private Facebook group. So your questions, guys. Um, I'm gonna answer some of those. Checking in from Indianapolis. You still don't need to know. Hey, you still don't need to know. I see you in that Becoming the Bank classroom. I hope you watch those videos that are in there with that our inner circle group coaching right there. And then we were listening to that call with Omar. That's my acquisitions manager. One of the best calls I've ever heard. I can't wait to listen to my other students though. But two questions she said, or she says, I don't know. I don't know. Well, it's all good. Any update on when the challenge will start? Yes, okay, okay. So in about 2 weeks, we're just about done. Okay. Because I'm not half stepping. You still don't need to know. You know what I mean? I'm gonna like this is for y'all. You know what I mean? So we're going hard. I want to we are producing winners. You hear these stories about my students, man, and I'm implementing some new stuff tonight with them too. So yeah, but about 2 weeks, about 2 weeks, um, maybe less. So, but you're always here. So, and I got your email, and you're in the class. So I got you. I got you. I got you. Second question: will the land trust documents from your 30 lives be included in the challenge? So the land trust documents in the challenge, you will have access to those. Okay. Will they be part of the challenge? No. No, they will not be part of the challenge. So, because like my mentors say, this is simple, but it's not easy, right? So there is a lot to it. The challenge is going to have my ACEs system, like how smoothly this went tonight for my one-on-one student, right? How smoothly this call went for him, how he is now this man, this families, this husband and wife. I don't know if they have kids or what. He's their hero. He is their hero. How he had a no competition lead. So it was an easy conversation, man. And this was one of my students' first calls. So he told me during our coaching session, he's like, man, I was nervous as shit, dude. I was like, I could tell, bro, but that's good. You're supposed to be. I said, because the next time you talk to him, you're not going to be as nervous naturally, right? It's a natural progression. But some people don't have that focused activity, man. Because if you're, listen now, how much time are you putting in, going trying to get a house, right? Or trying to learn to get a house? Like you know what I mean? So long, but to answer your question, you will have access to those because yeah, inner circle, land trust, because we go so hard. But you will have access to those. Okay. So gotcha. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Still don't need to know. Quinn Wilson, are you using a company to generate leads outside of your VA text campaign? We use PropStream, brother. Yep. We use PropStream. In which guys, if you want to check out PropStream, man, I love PropStream, dude. Like PropStream, dude. I love it. So we use PropStream to source our leads, okay? Because I'm in Iowa, dude, and we're doing Denver and Las Vegas too, and then my hometown, right? Sioux City. So we use PropStream to source them. And then once we get their address, the address and the name, then we send it over to my text VA and they skip trace it over in the text software because it's just more accurate, but it is a little more expensive in the text software. But I like it being accurate. So no, I don't use like companies to generate my leads. I won't pay for leads like that, dude. Never. Never, ever, ever, ever. Nope. I just won't do that, Quinn. It's just against every fiber of my being almost straight up. Um, you still don't need to know she. Okay. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. You've been messing with me too. You've been messing with me too. When we meet, because I'm gonna be having an event after a few of these challenges, we gonna have some words. I was like he, she. I've been saying that for like 3 lives now. Thank you. I was just playing with you. Okay, I'm excited. I'm working on a few now. Okay, I'm slowly moving to make sure I'm moving correctly. Love it, Lavanya, love it. Lavanya, don't you have a flip too that you're working on? Could have swore. So when I do put the challenge out there, when you sign up, there's going to be a VIP where because the challenge is going to be 5 days and it's 1 hour each day. Okay, where I'm going over the ACEs system, the 4 P's in depth of real estate, and then the 4 creative strategies, right? And then identifying your specialty, and geez, there's one more, man. It's escaping me right now, but for an hour. But you can get in the VIP, and then an hour before you'll be able to ask questions, and there's a VIP members area where you get bonus content, exclusive content, and training. Okay, so you'll have that Q&A. So yeah, Lavanya, when I do have that, if you're doing that flip or the ones you're working on now, come on through the challenge, ask your question, get that thing. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna be at the whiteboard for the challenge, and I'm gonna bust them down for you. I got you, man, because it's nothing like at being able to ask a specific question. Okay. But thanks, Lavanya, for the support. So if on my deed of records in my county and looking for notice of default, how far should I reach back for as far as months? Well, Mike Show, this is the thing. This is the thing you've got to answer and ask yourself, right? It's has that house been auctioned yet? Has that house been auctioned yet? So if it hasn't been auctioned yet, then shit, you can reach back 15 years, dude, if it's still in foreclosure, right? I wouldn't go back that far. I'm just like, being facetious there, but as long as it hasn't been auctioned. So the stipulation that you want to have when you're looking is that's it, really. That's one of the main qualifications. It has not been auctioned yet, unless you live in a redemption state, which I don't know. I don't know what state you're in, but yeah. It started as a purchase of an RV. Hey, and then we did okay. Hey, I like it. That sounds intriguing. That sounds intriguing. So thank you. Um, let's see here. I'm excited for tonight's I'm Trevor, dude, where'd you go? I thought you had a question, man. You're in my DMs, dude. What's up? I don't see the question, homie. Come on, Trevor. Killing me, man. You're using your social capital. So there's something called social capital, guys. I got a couple of minutes here. There's something called social capital, okay? And because you got money, right? But dude, when you get to a certain level, certain point, and you're doing things, and you have that specialized knowledge that makes you a specialist, an expert. Okay, your time is expensive. It's valuable because it's so valuable because you can give, dude. I'm trying to tell you guys, man. I gave my partner that's partnered up with me on my last two properties in my city. I gave him a tip, a social media tip. One tip, man. We were talking, and I gave him the tip. Boom. We were at one of the houses we were working on. I don't know which one it was. Anyway, he implemented that tip, and that made him $3,000 a month on his social media for his business too, but Facebook is paying him. Yeah. I would, dude. I said that to say this, okay? When I was working my way, man, to like Chris Haskins being my mentor, man, even Lou Brown, and I paid Lou. I've never asked Lou for a discount. I never would do that ever, 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 ever would I do that. No. But, um, but when I met those 2 gentlemen, right, my mentors, I met them in a peculiar or different way, right? It wasn't the ordinary way where I go to one of their, seminars and, sign up for their mentorship or whatever. No, I didn't meet them that way. I met them through, me being out here in these real estate streets, getting to it. And then I went on Chris Haskins' show, and then I went to Lou Brown's event, but I was already somebody. So I got their cell phone numbers from the off the top, out the gate from meeting them. And my thing is this though, I never, man, hit them up, just like, you know what I mean? Just asking them something that I can find out. No, because I know that every time I do that and they reply back to me quickly, I'm using social capital. That cost me something. I may not have said here's for that answer, but it cost me something. You know what I mean? So you want to use your social capital wisely, all right? And that's a high level tip, straight up. So use that social capital wisely, cause I'm gonna hit you back. I'm gonna hit you. I got you. Um, all right. So no money, don't know where to start. This is my first time in video. Okay, Jonathan Pizarro. Where you from, homie? Where are you from? Oh, there's Trevor. Okay, so where are you from, Jonathan? Hey, well, thank you, man. Thank you for supporting. I hope that you found some value. If you don't know where to start, listen, man, there's a link to my private Facebook group, okay, in the description of this video. You get in that private Facebook group, and I literally check it out, dude. This is timing. This is the universe, man. You're here, dude. So you're looking. You were searching. You have that desire. That's the first thing we must have is a desire. Now we need to have focused activity, man, and intention, right? So check it out, dude. My private Facebook group. You just request it, answer the questions, put your email, okay? And then the top video, the video I just did, in the comments, I put a bonus training up there, and it's how to get started in real estate. And it's like an hour and a half long. Gotcha, homie. Trevor, I'm going to answer your question quick, and then I got to go. If I'm trying to obtain a property with sub two and the owner's lender has it under a warranty deed document, will that affect how the deal goes? Okay, no. All properties, man, especially if they have a mortgage, have a warranty deed. A warranty deed only means that it's insured by the title company. So nobody's going to come back and say and make a claim on that deed. That's what a warranty deed is. So that's what you'll get when you buy that property subject to. It's going to get transferred. The deed's going to get transferred either to your trust or your LLC, however you do it. How we recommend is with the trust with a sub two. But you're going to get a warranty deed. Okay. So you just want to make sure you're making the right notifications to the bank. If you're going to take over the existing mortgage, all right, you want to make sure you're making the right notifications to the bank. All right. And then you're speaking to them correctly. You're not telling the bank, yeah, I'm taking over this mortgage. No, you're not. No, what? Just you don't even got to tell them all that, dude. No. So um, you know, that's how it goes, man. So but do your thing. I'm glad you're out there hunting, man. Happy hunting, dude. Happy hunting. Lavanya says, I'm in. All right, Lavanya, that's what's up. I like it. I like it. Kind of co-founder myself. Co-founder of all the confused. I was like, co-founder of what, dude? He's like confused. Um, yeah, well, that's all right, dude. I mean, shit. Every master was once a disaster, all right? And I gotta go after this because gotta go. Every master was once a disaster, man. You don't wake up an expert, okay? So dude, ask yourself, are you watching TV for hours? Or or are you watching YouTube videos for hours? Do you listen to music, or do you listen to a real estate podcast, or even listen to my YouTube for hours instead of listening to music? Because if you're not where you want to be, and you want to be at this space, right, to this level, you can't listen to music. I mean, I don't want to sound like crazy or whatever, but you've got to have a laser focus, man, a focus that your family won't even understand. Your friends, they won't get it, dude. You've got to have a laser focus, man. You've got to have you're about to be a loner, man. You're about to be a loner because you are on a mission, man. A mission. Dude, I don't need music. Bro, I don't. I'm listening, dude. I mean, because I've gotten just so many gems, man. And then it plants stuff subconsciously too, right? So if I'm like multitasking, I still got real estate in there, dude. I was, man, listening to stuff before I even came on here, man. So even if I don't like, I'm not like absorbing it, like, oh my God, let me take this note, no, because I'm doing something, but it's still planting that stuff subconsciously. So I said that to say, when you do that, when you're at that level of focus, and then that intentional activity, that focused activity on something that's pushing the needle closer to you getting to your goal, you will become unconfused. Is that a word? I just made up a word. You'll become unconfused. All right. So, guys, I appreciate you guys joining me, man. You guys are the bomb. Appreciate it. Joey Ocean, what's good? So I hope that helps some though, Trevor. Guys, hit that like button. If you feel like I brought you some value, consider subscribing. All right. And then also, it's going to be a little more difficult to become a inner circle member, which is cool. It should be, you know what I mean? Because we want true go-getters. So the challenge will be coming up in about 2 weeks. All right. So I'll have that link for you guys so you can sign up for that. It's a 5-day challenge. You guys got to start letting me know. Are you available in the evenings more so, or more so in the day, like afternoon? Okay. Because I still got to decide, because it's going to be 2 hours for the VIP and then just 1 hour for the general admission, 5 days, man, Monday through Friday. Okay. So let me know that, but I'll let you guys know in about a week. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. You guys are the true heroes, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. And you guys know what it is. Until next time, let's get to it, y'all.
I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters. We some go-getters. Hope you a go-getter. Let's get it. I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters. We some go-getters. Hope you a go-getter. Let's get it. I'm a go-getter. Hustle to the end. We some no-quitters. Knock it out the park. We for show hitters. Right, left hemisphere. That's a dome splitter. Yeah. We control our own destiny. Make moves. Cultivate whole legacy. Create a finance. Bring more ecstasy. The right ingredients. Now that's a dope recipe.